The Nakie Hammock is the world's first hammock that is made from 100% recycled materials. It's also Australia's most popular hammock at the moment. So today we're going to tell you why you need one. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're doing something a little different today. We're doing a review of a hammock that's getting pretty popular. The Nakie Hammock, I believe is pronounced. It's a pretty cool hammock. Once you look into it, you'll find that there's actually a tag on the bag that says 37 bottles, and on the other side it says 4 trees. Now, that's two of the interesting things about this product is one, that it is made from 37 recycled bottles. So one, it's an efficient hammock that's good for the environment because we're reusing bottles to be able to create them. And two, for every Nakie hammock that's purchased, the company is planting 4 trees. So there's a bunch of information about that on the website you can check out. I recommend you go have a look. However, today we want to have a bit of a talk about the hammock, a bit of a product review for them. They've actually got a pretty cool sale going on. They do have a bug net that you can buy separately, which is retailed around $89.99. I believe between that, $80 to $90 Australian. But if you buy a hammock today, you can actually get that whole bug net for free. They'll chuck it in for free. I highly recommend that if you're interested in a hammock, if you're in the market for a hammock, you jump on this. I love it. I've used it at Bowen in Queensland. I just went for a drive up north, stayed at Bowen for a bit, pulled up at a nice little beach, just put it up on 2 trees, palm trees, looked out at the ocean and just chilled out with a coconut. I've also slept on Magnetic Island with it, don't tell anyone, but on a nice little private beach, just in this awesome little hammock. It's durable, it's comfortable, it's very lightweight. It also comes with these 2 little clips, utility clips, that you use to connect the hammock to the actual straps that go around the tree. And they are very heavy duty, I would say. I wouldn't say use them for abseiling or anything crazy like that, but as far as the hammock goes, it will hold your weight. It is good value for money. Another thing, I've checked out a few of the reviews or the questions on Nakie's posts on Facebook. People asking, are the straps safe? How does it work? How does it actually hold onto the tree? Would it not just slide down the length of the tree? It's just the loop around it, right? So wouldn't it just slide right down and then you just fall ass flat on the floor? Well, no. Basically these straps, one, the way that they've been woven, they actually have a lot of friction. So when you have trees like this one here with a lot of bark, it sticks really well. And like I said, I've used it on palm trees and I had no doubts at all that it would hold. After I used this on a palm tree, I was like, yep, there's no tree that this can't stay on. Like, there's no tree that can't handle the hammock. The straps, when you pull them through, they actually tighten, and as you lay in the hammock, it just creates more tension. So that ensures that you have a safe grip around the tree that will support your body weight. They also offer a lifetime warranty. Doesn't get any better than that. I mean, come on, lifetime. Now that COVID's over, that's gonna be quite a while, hopefully. So the hammock is really easy to set up, like I said. No knots at all. The straps are so simple. There's no like little bits and pieces here, like little strings or anything. No little ropes that you have to worry about the thread coming undone and then you have to buy another one, and yada yada. These straps and the hammock is actually rated to carry 225 kilos. So that's quite impressive. I don't know too many people that weigh 200 kilos, but I myself, being around 70 kilos, fine. I could fit 4 of me in here. Is that the math, Sonny? How many? I could fit 3 of me in this hammock. Thank you, Santosh. Sonny's the mathematician in the family. And besides, I would probably only have myself in this. You could fit another person, you know, you and your missus or whatever, you and your kid, whatever, you know, it's great. It's great weight capacity. It's also got this pocket on the side here. You can hold your water bottle if you're just, you know, chilling out and you want to just take your water with you. Yeah, what else is there to talk about it? Yeah, that's another really cool thing. So this pocket that I was talking about before, it's actually the bag that holds the hammock. So you see, you might be wondering, oh man, like how big is this hammock? There's so many nice hammocks out there on the market, especially the ones that aren't as portable and they have a stand. So you might be thinking, how am I going to transport this thing? Well, as long as you got two trees that are reasonable distance from each other. And as you can see, these two trees, pretty far away from each other, maybe about 3-4 meters. And yet this hammock fits inside this pocket. This whole pocket here is the bag that holds the hammock. Fits the straps and the clips and you're all good. So this whole thing, chuck it in your backpack, go for a walk and you're all good. We're actually down here at the paddock on the farm and this is excellent. As you would have seen before, Santosh walked all the way out here. Santosh, my brother, walks all the way out here by himself on a hot day to film this video. Nah, but seriously, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's awesome. The material is great. When you first sit in the hammock, you might think to yourself, these trees gonna hold my weight. Once again, yes, they will. And you might think, is this hammock strong enough? Well, don't let it fool you. It's not just a regular material. Like I said, 37 plastic bottles. You'll be right, mate. It's better than that sitting in landfill because we know how long that would take to, well, I don't really know the numbers, but it would take a while for those bottles to break down. So you can trust this is gonna last quite a while as a hammock. And it also feels good. It's a nice material. Like I said, it's light, but it just feels good, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? So this hammock is awesome. And also, there's a bunch of different colors you can get. You can get like a dark red. You can get a bright fluorescent orange. You can get pink, like blue. I went with this nice looking khaki, sort of like army green. I love it. I think it's awesome because I just like to be able to go stealth camping, I guess. I don't like to be too seen, but I just think it's a nice natural green look. So a minor detail, but there are a bunch of different colors you can get. Hopefully we can do a review on the bug net, which is great because it's made for this. Basically you have like a rope, cord going along from tree to tree, and then the hammock, the bug net just kind of slides on it, clips on and wraps around the hammock. You can get in, zip it up and you're all good to go. No mosquitoes, you're all right. Another question that I have heard from people is, how do you cope with mozzies? It's getting into the warmer season and here in Australia, and you know, if you have bodies of water laying around during wet season, there's gonna be mozzies. Well, that's all good because this is another thing you can get, is just a sheet. Literally just a sheet or a sleeping bag if you're gonna be staying in it for a bit. Like I have, I've camped in it. I would live in this thing traveling the country. And I probably sort of will be, other than the rooftop tent. But just chuck yourself in a sheet. You can get those little sleeping bags or the sleeping bag sheets so you don't get your sleeping bag dirty. Those are great because it's just adding an extra layer that the mozzies can't get into. So no need to worry about it. Yeah, that's about it really.
Oh, there's one thing.
Yeah, what else? Hold up. So what?
Might want to search up how far the this could go, like the distance it can be spread. Okay.
The distance it can be spread.
I know, like 4 to 6 meters.
Oh, right. That's a good point. That's a good point that my brother just made as to like how far this hammock can spread. Let's say you're in a situation where the trees are really far apart. How far apart can it be before you can't actually hook up to a tree? It's a good question. There actually isn't any information that I can find on the website as to how far between trees you can be, but at this point we're at about 4 meters, and that is on the last loop on these straps. That's another thing. These straps have individual loops that allow you to be like, if the trees are closer, you can go up to like the furthest loop sort of thing, And if you do have an issue where there's just too much strap and not enough space between trees, if you really want to push it, you can actually put the strap up higher, and that will allow you to bring the hammock closer to the tree to get as much stretch out of the hammock as you can. That's when you're really pushing it. But like this 4 meters, 3 meters even, and you should be right. But as to Sunny's question, I'm not too sure. If you look here, this strap actually has a loop at the very end. So this is the excess that sort of just hangs off. So you don't have to worry too much about that. That just chills there. I think this is the right way to set it up. This is just from what I've seen on the website. But this last loop, I would imagine, would get you that extra distance if you did have a situation where the trees were just too far apart. So this strap here would give you an extra, what does it look like to you, Sonny? Is that a meter?
Yeah, about a meter.
About a meter. But you got that on the other end too, which is great. So that gives you about 2 extra meters, I would say. I'd say about 5, between 5 and maybe 6.5 meters or something. Maybe 7 if you're pushing it, maybe. So maybe it could make it to that tree over there. I don't really know. From this tree to that tree, maybe just, or it would just miss it. Why you gotta ask the hard question? No, I'm kidding. No, it's a good question. Do you want to test it? Yeah. We're gonna test it. We're gonna see how we can do that. So yeah, all you have to do is like either put it through another loop or put the straps up higher. Might have to do it on the other side. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. So that's kind of pushing it a bit. As you can see, because of the amount of slack, we could probably get a bit more out of this. These 2 trees in distance, pretty reasonably far. So it's pretty good. What would you say that is, Sonny, in distance? Like 7 meters?
Yeah, pretty much.
So we've also just done a little test to see like the shortest that we can get it. So you have 2 trees here pretty close to each other. And as you can see, it dips down quite a bit. Have a bit of space off the ground, bit of room. But I mean, if you do have a situation like this where the only trees that are close enough are too close still, all you can do to compensate for that, all you have to do is just make sure that the straps are tightened up higher. That'll ensure that you're not so close to the ground. So like Sonny's done here, it's not too bad. You can get out easily enough. If you wanted to, you could go a little higher and she'd be right. But yeah, so as you can see, it's all good if you don't have too much room. I'd say this is probably about 3 meters. Yeah, it's pretty good. Thanks so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out Nakie's website. I will provide the link in the description below, and make sure you jump on their website to get that promotion. I'm not sponsored by them. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. I just love this hammock and wanted to do a review, and I love videos. Also, maybe Nakie would be a little kind as to, I don't know, giving me a freebie to review for them. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to review. I would love to do that, and it's fun. So the Nakie Hammock, check it out, get on it, and yeah, enjoy guys. Peace out, thank you.